Hey there, fellow learners. Welcome back to Mentority, your ultimate destination for skill building and knowledge sharing. Today, we've got an essential topic lined up for you: how to write a case study. Whether you're a student, a professional, or just curious, knowing how to craft a compelling case study can truly set you apart. A well-structured case study can help you analyze real-world scenarios, make informed decisions, and present your findings effectively. So, let's dive right in and explore the step-by-step guide to crafting a case study. Before we jump into the nitty-gritty, let's start with the basics. What is a case study, and why colleges ask you to write one? A case study is a detailed examination of a particular subject, whether it's an individual, organization, or event. It's like solving a puzzle, where you gather information, analyze it, and present your suggestions and recommendations. Sometimes, a case study also refers to the investigation of a particular business problem, inside a company, or in the current market situation. For instance, suppose that you are a manager of an e-commerce company, and sales of your company is declining over a few months. In this situation, your company may ask you to analyze the present situation in detail, while suggesting a way to resolve them, and also provide a few recommendations to the company. Now, you might be wondering, why do colleges ask us to write case studies? Well, it's not just about testing your writing skills. Case studies challenge you to apply theoretical knowledge to real-life situations, enhancing your critical thinking and problem-solving abilities. How to prepare your case. Now that we understand the what and why, let's move on to how you can prepare a case for writing your case study. Step 1. Choose a relevant and intriguing subject. It could be a business challenge, a medical dilemma, or any situation that sparks your interest. Step 2. Research. Dive deep into your chosen topic. Collect data, facts, and gather information from reliable sources. Step 3. Identify the key issues. What problems are you addressing? This is the heart of your case study. Step 4. Analyze the data. Look for patterns, trends, and connections. This is where your analytical skills come into play. Step 5. Develop a solution. Based on your analysis, propose realistic and effective solutions to the identified issues. With your prepared case in hand, it's time to structure your case study. Let's take the example of the e-commerce company, for better insights. After thorough analysis of accounting, logistics, supply chain, investing, and other aspects of your company, you conclude that the supply chain of your company has some discrepancies, and that's why your company is losing some loyal customers. You can prepare a proper documentation of all such discrepancies to write your case study for your company. Remember, a well-structured case study can make all the difference. It's like building a strong foundation for your insights and recommendations. How to write your case study. Once you are done with the documentation and research of your case, your next task is to write your case study. Most of the times, you get the structure of your case study from the college or university you are studying. If you didn't get any structure from your college or university, then you can follow the following structure: executive summary, introduction, findings, discussion, conclusion, recommendations, implementation, references. Starting with the executive summary, this is like the elevator pitch of your case study. It gives a quick overview of the problem, solution, and results. Executive summary is generally written to provide a short overview of your full case study. The introduction sets the stage, providing context and stating the problem. It's your hook to grab your reader's attention. It is a part where you introduce the main issues related to your case. Formulate and introduce your thesis statement here, while elaborating it with a few sentences. Let's take the example of e-commerce company. This will be your thesis statement. This case study delves into a critical examination of the supply chain of our company, uncovering and analyzing the discrepancies that have been identified. By dissecting the complexities and intricacies of the supply chain processes, this study aims to shed light on the root causes of these discrepancies and provide insightful recommendations for their mitigation. Now, on to the findings. This is where you present the data, facts, and evidence you've collected. Accuracy is key. Describe about the issues you've mentioned in the introduction part, while providing a brief analysis of these issues. Considering the e-commerce example, write in detail about the supply chain discrepancies you've found, and main reasons of these discrepancies. In the discussion section, interpret the findings, analyze implications, and discuss various perspectives surrounding the case. Keep this part larger than the other parts of your case study, while mentioning the findings and their resolution in detail. Identify and provide solutions to the issues, while briefly outlining each alternative solution. Then, elevate them in terms of its advantages and disadvantages. Considering the e-commerce example, you can write in detail that the supply chain is lacking due to no technological innovations and other related issues. Wrap up with the conclusion. Summarize your main points and answer the problem statement from the introduction. In the recommendations section, propose practical solutions based on your analysis. Provide a short overview of the recommendations you mentioned in the discussion part. Briefly justify your choices from the discussion and how it should resolve the main issue. Next, in the implementation section, outline steps required to put your recommendations into action. Show what you've thought through practicality. Explain what should be done by whom, how, and when. You can also include the rough estimates of total budget for your recommendations here. Lastly, give credit where it's due. In the references section, lists all sources you've used. Maintain academic integrity. So, there you have it, a comprehensive guide to crafting a case study. From understanding the concept, preparing your case, to structuring your study, you're well equipped. Now, it's your turn. Pick a topic, gather your data, and start crafting a case study that shines. Thank you for joining us at Mentordy. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated with more insightful content. Keep learning, keep growing, and until next time, stay curious.